Hi, this is Dr. Pa. I am a dentist in Minnesota. I first met Ron in 2020. We had a conversation during the pandemic. I quit my marketing. I kind of pulled back on everything because I was a startup in 2019. So I decided, I'm going to do this on my own. And then in August, I had seen Ron post on Facebook and stuff. So I was like, I really just kind of want to talk to this guy. He says he's available to talk with doctors, so let's do it. So we had this conversation in 2020 and he gave me a lot of ideas for free, which was awesome. He encouraged me to get a good handle on my books and everything. And that right after my conversation with Ron, I was able to find a bookkeeper. But my only regret is that I didn't hire Ron in 2020. We had that conversation. I said, hey, cool, Ron, thanks for all the information. I'll call you again if I ever need to. And so he was kind of like, oh yeah, like just call me when you need to. So just really low pressure, just super nice. And I went off and I was like, yeah, I could do what Ron was talking about. So anyways, a year and a few months later, I ran into an issue of, well, I'm still a startup. I'm ready to hire hygienists. Really hard to find hygiene, but I was telling myself, if I don't find another provider here, I'm maxed out at the amount of work that I can get done by myself. I was finding myself doing a lot of like recare, pro fees, and I really was kind of struggling with just trying to make things work. And I feel like last year I was just really coasting. Anyways, when I met this hygienist, I liked everything about her. I thought we vibed. She wanted me to match her hourly and give her vacation days and all that, which I was totally cool with. I said, yeah, I could do that. Guess what? I'm gonna give you $2 more than what they're paying you, which is what you're asking for. Awesome. And she didn't take the job. She said, I just really want to interview and see what else I can get first. I got in my head, I'm like, I gotta really talk to Ron. I'm gonna call Ron because I talked to him last year. He seemed to have things figured out and I feel like we might be along the same paths. Anyways, so then I call Ron up and he was super cool. We had a conversation and immediately at the end of the conversation, during the conversation, I knew it. I was like, this guy, he's a coach. I've never really hired a coach. I've had consultants in the past to help me with stuff. My consultants told me they teach me the business side of things and all that and what numbers to look at and stuff. And honestly, I still didn't know what I was looking at. So then I hired Ron and we had our first conversation on a Sunday, but before then, he was immediately involved. He was emailing me, he was asking me questions. He sent me forms to fill out for him, not a form, just like one thing filled with questions for him. Basically, he wanted to know what was I looking for, what did I need help in, and if I didn't know, he was kind of guiding me anyways towards it. So we had our first conversation. On Monday, I went back right away to work and I started implementing the things that he taught me, and I could sense the changes. And so then after that, we worked on more things. He was coaching me, kind of like helping me see things like missed opportunities, scheduling, and all these little things that you think you know, but you really don't know. And I felt like I was doing everything that my patients needed, but maybe I wasn't. I really wasn't. Because after having a conversation with someone who's been a dentist for so many years, who's been successful like Ron, you start to see where you're lacking as a younger dentist. And I'm 5 years out of dental school. So I've been working so hard in the last few years on CE, implant dentistry, orthodontics. I can do, I've learned how to do braces and all that. I took the courses and really working on my all my general stuff, but I really wasn't focusing on my general dentistry side. So here's Ron telling me, hey, you need to really, you really don't need all the extra stuff that you're trying to do, focus on what you're doing. And all the other stuff is just kind of a plus and extra, right? I could start seeing results immediately, like in the way I was, my mindset and all of that, and my physical health and, just kind of like just the mindset of like how to become successful, how to be more successful. And then in my third week, it was just transformative because you could start to see the numbers change in the dental clinic. And by the fourth week, we were already well beyond what our past month, production and adjusted production was, and adjusted collections. And in the fourth week when we were finished, like that was just that was just mind-blowing, because I had told myself that I really needed to bring in a second person, a second provider, a hygienist to come in and help me so that they could take care of the prophies and the perio, and then I could focus on the big stuff, the fillings and the crowns and stuff. Well, with what Ron was coaching and teaching me, I was able to do everything and still enjoy my time, enjoy my life, and now work less and still just, I don't know, have fun. It was great. So currently we're having our best month ever projected, because the month's not done yet. So it's been a journey. It's been fun. Thank you so much, Ron. I'm so excited, and I know that there's more to learn, so I can't wait. And I just have to say, whoever's watching this, like, my biggest regret again was not hiring Ron right away. That amount of money that you're gonna spend, which I felt was huge, you're gonna make it back so fast. It's crazy. So thanks, Ron, for offering the service and being available for us doctors who really just don't totally know what we don't know, and it totally helps. So thank you so much.